What's going on, guys? I'm sharing my podcast story, and this episode, particularly about me getting stood up by the American Idol contestant. Well, a few things have transpired since the situation that happened with her and I. And I thought I would bring it to light because just so you know what I was dealing with. So I wasn't really going to call out her name, but since those things that have happened, since she did stand me up, she called out somebody on the internet. She made somebody record her do it in front of a ton of people. And then she went on her page and then reposted the video of her calling that person out. And there's two sides to every story, right? So we're going to get into that. But with that said, this is her. Her name is Armani J. She looks cute and she's very talented, but so is a dancing chihuahua. So I'm just over it. Like, I honestly thought she was cool. I thought she's really talented. And I think being in that business, you kind of have to stay humble, right? You have to stay humble, and you have to know that you have people out there who are looking up to you, or they think they want to put you on their show, or you're an American Idol to children across the world, right? That's the kind of what you have to maintain. And if that's not who you are authentically, then at least try, right? So we're going to get into it.
At fast shows, you got people walking on the stage. Now, this is what I'm going to leave y'all with. Because I am still your favorite girl from the West Side. So I always got to keep it real. And they didn't, oh my bad, not they. This dusty bitch didn't want to introduce me when I came up here. So this is the last song.
Yeah, I heard that them hoes can't.
Okay. I'm really happy that I can actually say, like, the universe worked in my favor once again. Because a week before this happened, I was crying in my car on the way home from San Diego. Like, God, like, I really ain't shit. Like, what the fuck? Somebody just no-showed me like I was a piece of dirt under their shoe. And you know what? I don't know why I was letting it get to me, but I think it was because it was the first, like, negative thing that I've found from podcasting, and was really making me question myself. Anyways, so let's just move on to what she had posted underneath that video. So according to some very good sources online that know her very well, said that she asked them to record this video while she does this. So basically, she knew she was going to call out DJ Monday, and she knew she was going to do it on the internet, and she wanted to get attention from it. So this is what she had posted. She said, "Don't y'all hate in this industry people think they can be so disrespectful? This Cynthia doll lookalike told me she wasn't going to introduce me, and if I don't get on stage, she wasn't going to play my shit. I said, oh, okay, bet. Let me expose the mean girls. I was nothing but, professional and free semi-tracks days before, and she even had the nerve to try and tell me during my acapella to say my files weren't there, and she pressed to force me to come over." Okay. What is also being said is that they were standing right next to them and they knew that the files were corrupted, A, and B, they also know that she didn't send those files over. And if it's anything like I know her, she probably was very inconsiderate and wanted to do it last minute because it's her world and we just live in it. Like, apparently. That's how I feel. So, I had put something underneath this, right? Because I felt a certain type of way. But I want to show you the messages that I sent her the day that she flaked on me. So let's see. So we're supposed to meet at 2, right? Because that's what she wanted. She sent me a message the night before. She was like, "Yes, Queen, can we make it like 2 though? Because, whatever." And I was like, fine, 2's good. That's when I had my cameraman there, and that's when I was there, right? So I called her at 2:18, nothing. "Are you still coming?" 2:24, I called again, and this is me. "I'm guessing you aren't coming, but I wish you told me so I could cancel the camera guy." Called her at 2:46. So me and my camera guy waited there for a good hour. I paid my camera guy a good hour worth of work, even though we didn't do shit. So moving on to the second text message I sent her, which was the following day. Good morning. I think that was kind of rude that you flaked on me twice and didn't even call or show up for the third one. Your music is amazing and I truly hope you fulfill the dream that you were shooting for. But I lost out on my cameraman for hours of time and studio time that I booked. I understand that it was not for you initially, but just say no next time. Someone asked for an interview. I could have just went home to San Diego on Sunday morning, but me and my crew waited for you. Just so you know, no hate or shade, but just so you're aware, our time is valuable as well. Good luck. I mean, I think I was very classy. I think I was very put together and I was very nice. And for the situation that it was, I was being really understanding. Nothing was sent back. There was no apology, no acknowledgement whatsoever, right? And then, so after I posted that thing under her picture of her telling off the DJ for not having files that she did send her, she went to my personal Instagram and said, girl, don't comment on my post like I owe you something. You didn't come to LA for me and you tried to squeeze me in, then tried to butt my time up because motherfuckers canceled. Never did that. I don't owe you nothing, bro. I don't even know you. That's goofy of you. You're not even paying nobody to go out their way, and I can't. There's something away. Now you can miss me trying to have a moment. If I was going to try to have a moment, it would be with like Beyonce or like Kendrick Lamar or, you know, somebody who's a little bit more well known than you. So I think I just wanted to let you know that you fucking flaked on me and you didn't have any fucking remorse or anything. And you're calling out somebody else. I just thought it was very hypocritical. So that was really the only reason I wanted to send that message on there, because she wasn't responding to my messages on her DM. So anyways, that wasn't a moment I was trying to have. So I don't think she realizes that I'm also from not a nicer part of town. I'm from Southeast San Diego. And so she wants to get gangster and loud with me. That is fine. Even though I know how to maintain my ladiness and can still be polite and aware and considerate, I had some words for her as well. Damn, I was a fan. Good luck, though. Why didn't you just say no instead of making me wait around for you, dumbass? I could have went home to SD. Now I know why you ain't shit. So I think she mistaken me for somebody who was just going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put that on your picture. No, bitch. You're a bitch. And I'm going to expose the mean girl for who you are. And I think that's only fair since you did it to DJ Monday. So here we are. And it's funny because I know a lot of people who have like messaged and they were saying like, I don't think that you have a chance in this industry anymore. Like, you need to go home and get humble before you come back outside. And I don't know, more power to her. Maybe it'll bring her some kind of like reality show where she can be a bitch and like get away with it. But as far as I'm concerned, that is no motherfucking Mariah Carey, no motherfucking Alicia Keys. She is no motherfucking American Idol, goddammit. So I don't know, maybe she'll end up in like the Real Housewives or something, or Love and Hip Hop LA. So let's move on. So basically, I'm still talking my shit here. I'm like, hashtag or American Idol, right? That's who you are. Keep going, go for it. And because she kept talking shit. And she's like, I don't need you as a fan, goofy. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. But yeah. She goes, I'm just doing just fine over here. Laughed my ass off. A fan doesn't comment on a post to be messy because you had too much going on and expecting people to go out their way for you. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I really have no idea. But basically, Eastside K-Boy had bailed on me, but he was very nice about it. He rescheduled. I had an interview with him. And then even when he rescheduled with me and he was late, he called me to let me know he was late. So it's kind of like, okay, I didn't have a lot going on. I had somebody flake on me. I called you because you flaked on me twice when you said you were going to come to San Diego and you didn't. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Anyways, after she said all of that nonsense, she put clown, laugh my ass off. And I'm like, keep going, bitch. Like, you're the one who looks hella bad. Go ahead and dig yourself your grave, because I'm going to be right here watching you dig it, and then I'm going to laugh while you're underneath the ground. And to be honest, like, I didn't really want to I wanted to put her on Front Street, right? I didn't think it was the right thing to do initially, to be like, yeah, this bitch, she did a no call, no show. And I did, but I did it in a way where I didn't say her name. I didn't show her face as much, but I think I owe it to myself and to DJ Monday and her crew to really kind of just shed light on the situation by kind of showing you how much of a crusty, dusty bitch that Armani J really is. And I really thought that I was past it, but when I saw what she did, I was like, no, I am going to justify the situation at hand. And she tried to put up a good fight and say that the DJ was rude and the DJ didn't want to play her shit. And if that is the case, which I wasn't there, I don't know, but people say that wasn't the case. People say that she just didn't have the files because they weren't sent to her in time. They weren't sent to her in time, and when she did send the files, they were corrupted. And I can tell by the situation in the video that it did look like she was trying to find it. She couldn't find it. And, you know, she let her know. And it's kind of pathetic to me because I feel like she's so full of herself that the accountability is non-existent. So this is my favorite part of the whole story, is that I got to block her mid-text. I didn't want to hear anything else she had to say. You proved who you are to me. There is no more for us to say to each other. I should have just let her keep talking and kind of just keep saying some more fucked up shit, but I really didn't feel like just entertaining it anymore, so I just blocked her. And those 3 little dots were bouncing up and down like some tickle bitties or something. Like, it was definitely a story that she was sending me, and I just didn't want to hear it, so I blocked her mid-sentence. Anyhow, you guys, I really needed to bring it to light because this is my podcast journey, and she was a big part of it. She was a learning experience for me. She taught me not to trust everybody and not to take people's words all the time, not to expect accountability from certain individuals, and to kind of keep myself grounded, right? Like, I'm not like a huge podcaster. People are still gonna try to, you know, run a quick one on me and kind of just take advantage of the situation because of who I am. So, for the lack of better words, not deal with dumbass bitches anymore. So, dusty, crusty 304s that are super young, who have no idea what life is about and won't hold herself accountable for anything. Okay, so I don't think she realizes that I'm also from not a nicer part of town. I'm from Southeast San Diego, and so she wants to get gangster and loud with me. That is fine. Even though I know how to maintain my ladiness and can still be polite and aware and considerate, I had some words for her as well. Damn, I was a fan. Good luck, though. Why didn't you just say no instead of making me wait around for you, dumbass? I could have went home to SD. Now I know why you ain't shit. So I think she mistaken me for somebody who was just going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put that on your picture. No, bitch. You're a bitch. And I'm going to expose the mean girl for who you are. And I think that's only fair since you did it to DJ Monday. So here we are. And it's funny because I know a lot of people who have like messaged and they were saying like, I don't think that you have a chance in this industry anymore. Like, you need to go home and get humble before you come back outside. And I don't know, more power to her. Maybe it'll bring her some kind of like reality show where she can be a bitch and like get away with it. But as far as I'm concerned, that is no motherfucking Mariah Carey. No motherfucking Alicia Keys. She is no motherfucking American Idol, goddammit. So, I don't know. Maybe she'll end up in like The Real Housewives or something. Or Love and Hip Hop. LA. So, let's move on. So basically, I'm still talking my shit here. I'm like, hashtag or American Idol, right? That's who you are. Keep going, go for it. And because she kept talking shit. And she's like, I don't need you as a fan, goofy. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. So on that note, I want to conclude this episode with just another picture of the beautiful American Idol. So if you want to, I don't even know if it's aired yet, honestly. I think it has. I'm not sure if it's live or if they go day by day, or I think it is, but I'm pretty sure she didn't make the cut. But if she did make the cut, vote wisely. We know how it is to vote the wrong person in. So on that, have a good day, guys. Thank you for joining me on Screen Time Love. Don't forget to check out Soundcheck with Anissa. It's also on my page. And go ahead and hit the like, the follow button, talk shit, do anything you want to do in the comment section. But if you engage, that's all I need, really. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time. I'm Anissa, your host of Screen Time Love.